In ancient China, where the average lifespan was under 40 years, a 47-year-old woman in her late middle age captivated a 29-year-old emperor in his prime, securing his exclusive devotion. Born a lowly palace servant, she outshone thousands of beauties in the imperial harem and became the emperor's obsession. Feared for her ruthlessness, she struck terror into concubines. How did she rise from a palace made to a legendary figure who shaped the Ming Dynasty's destiny? Welcome back to my channel. Today, let's pierce through historical mist and uncover the turbulent life of Wang Guifei, the infamous consort of the Ming Dynasty. In 1430, Wan Zhen'er was born into a common family. Her ordinary life shattered when her father, Wan Gui, was implicated in a criminal case. To save his daughter, he sent the 4-year-old Wan Zhen'er to the imperial palace as a lowly maid. Starting with menial tasks like sweeping and serving, she navigated the complex court through wit and caution, gradually establishing her footing. In 1447, fate intervened. Zhu Jianxin, the eldest son of Emperor Yingzong of Ming, was born and immediately named Crown Prince. The 19-year-old Wan Zhen'er was assigned as his nursemaid, tasked with caring for the 2-year-old heir. From then on, their fates became inextricably linked. In Zhu Jianxin's early years, she was not just a caregiver, but an emotional anchor. Zhu Jianxin's childhood was marked by trauma. In 1449, his father Emperor Yingzong was captured by the Mongol Wala tribe during the Tumu Crisis, Tumubal Jurban, plunging the dynasty into chaos. His uncle Zhu Qiyu, Zhu Qiyi, was enthroned as emperor, and the 5-year-old Zhu Jianshen was stripped of his crown prince title, becoming a vulnerable, deposed crown prince, Fei Taizi. During this period, Zhu Jianshen lived in constant fear. Courtiers who had once fawned over him now ignored or mistreated him. Even palace servants abused him. Only Wan Zhen'er stayed loyally by his side. To evade assassins, she hid with him in precarious places, including damp pigsties. In his darkest moments, she was his sole source of warmth and security, planting the seeds of an unconventional emotional dependence that would define their relationship. In 1457, Emperor Yingzong retook the throne via coup, and Zhu Jianxin was reinstated as crown prince at age 10, Wan Zhen'er, 27. Years of close companionship had transformed their bond into something deeper than master-servant. Amid court intrigues, she remained his emotional refuge, their connection growing unshakable. In 1464, the 18-year-old Zhu Jianxin ascended as Emperor Chenghua. By tradition, new emperors conducted large-scale consort selections, but the emperor had eyes only for the 35-year-old Wan Zhen'er. Despite opposition from the empress dowager and ministers, he sought to make her empress. Her low birthright made this impossible. Under pressure, he granted her the title of Guifei instead, though she received greater favor than any other concubine. The officially chosen Empress Wu Huanghe, young and beautiful, was selected by the Empress Dowager. Yet in Emperor Chenghua's eyes, she paled next to Wan Zhen'er. Enraged by Wan's dominance, Empress Wu once ordered her to be flogged. The emperor reacted with fury, abruptly deposing Empress Wu and banishing her to the cold palace. Ministers' protests were ignored, solidifying Wan Zhen'er's unchallenged status. Though lacking the empress title, she wielded greater power. The emperor spent nearly every night in her chambers, showering her with gold, jewels, and even constructing luxurious palaces. Such unprecedented favor was a rarity in Ming history, sparking endless speculation. Emboldened by her status, Wan Zhen'er grew increasingly tyrannical. Understanding that a mother's honor depends on her son Mu Fing Zhugui, she desperately sought to bear an heir. At 36, she gave birth to a prince, prompting the emperor to promote her to Wang Guifei and vow to make their son crown prince. Tragically, the infant died within a month. Grief turned her paranoid. She could not tolerate other concubines bearing heirs. Thereafter, she systematically orchestrated abortions for pregnant concubines, using her network of eunuchs and maids to administer abortifacients. Resistance meant punishment, minor cases, flogging, severe cases, death. These acts are documented in official Ming histories. Harem women lived in terror, many avoiding the emperor to prevent pregnancy. Shockingly, the emperor condoned her actions, leading to a prolonged heir crisis. By chance, the emperor slept with a gentle palace maid, Ji Shi, who became pregnant. Wang Zhen'er ordered an abortion, but the assigned maid lied, claiming Ji Shi had a tumor. Still, Wan banished her to Cold Palace. There, Ji Shi secretly gave birth to a son. Wang Zhen'er ordered a eunuch to drown the infant, but he hid the child out of loyalty to the royal bloodline. Supported by other persecuted concubines and eunuchs, the boy Zhu Yutang, Zhu Youtang, survived on rice paste until age 6. When the emperor lamented his lack of an heir, a eunuch revealed the hidden son. Overjoyed, he immediately recognized Zhu Yutang as crown prince and elevated Ji Shi to concubine. Tragically, Ji Shi died suddenly shortly after, widely suspected to be Wang Zhen'er's doing. Wan's family also rose to power. Her father was appointed commander of the Jingyi Wei, and relatives entered government, forming a corrupt faction that embezzled funds and manipulated politics. Wang Zhen'er's influence extended to the court. She swayed the emperor through whispers in private, impacting official appointments and policies. Corruption flourished as she and her allies sold government positions openly, creating a rank-for-sale system. Scholarly officials struggled to advance without bribes, while the wealthy bought offices, undermining the meritocratic civil service. To suppress dissent, the emperor established the Zikang Shichang, a secret police agency empowered to arrest and interrogate without judicial review. Its agents, seeking to please Wan, fabricated cases and persecuted innocents, deepening social unrest. Her reign of terror strengthened her power, but accelerated the dynasty's decline. In 1487, Wang Zhen'er died at 58. Official records cite a heart attack after she angrily beat a maid. Unofficial history suggests foul play by rival concubines, though evidence is lacking. Her death devastated Emperor Qinghua. He fell into deep depression, neglecting governance. Months later, at 41, he died of grief. Historians debate her legacy. Critics condemn her as a ruthless tyrant who nearly extinguished the imperial lineage and corrupted the court, hastening the Ming dynasty's fall. Supporters argue her actions stem from insecurity, given her humble origins and the precarious status of concubines. Undoubtedly, Wang Zhen'er's life was extraordinary, rising from a maid to the emperor's obsession. Her 20-year reign of power and this age gap, romance remain captivating tales of love, ambition, and tyranny in Chinese history. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, please like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more historical insights. See you next time.